Hi everyone. So now today let's talk, this is a complicated thing, but let's talk about this. Let's talk about life for me in my universe. Like what is life for me? What is how I used to live, how I live, and for me what is life? So for me, life is not a complex thing. I should say, like people made it so much complex that people say it's so much complex. Life is very hard to crack. It has a very difficult course and everything to crack. Life is very tough and blah 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 blah. But actually, when in my universe, after I get into my universe and I figure out like in myself, life is nothing but a bunch of time. Uh, a collaboration or a united bunch of time in your hands. That's called a life. A time is life, actually. Like, because like life is something people made it so complex. People say that it's very tough, very hard to survive, very hard. But actually, if you look, it's just a time. It's just a matter of time. It's temporary. It doesn't have like a very long life. It is as fixed. Life is fixed actually, because the death is fixed means the life is fixed, right? So people made it so complex that we have to do very hard job to get be successful or like that stuff like. But actually, you don't need to be successful here. The success doesn't mean. The success means is how much time you utilize it. That's success, because a life is nothing but a bunch of time is life. So if time is life, then how much time you utilize, that means how much time you enjoy being so-called life. So this is the main thing. Like in my universe, like I value the time. I value the story that time creates. I value every event. I value every experience that I ever had in my like time. I value that because that's life. Life is people say life is tough. Life is very complicated. Now life is not complicated, my friends or anyone. Life is not complicated. Life you made, if you think it's complicated, it's actually a complicated thing. But if you don't think it's not complicated, it's not complicated. So it's in your hands, like what and how you make it, how you break it, mainly how you break your life into a bunch of time. So when you add a bunch of time, that becomes your life, right? You don't need to uh, make it so hard to understand, but it's so simple. Like, if you just took an example of some of the gurus and everything, they don't make the life so tough. They are as simple as they need to be, as cool as calm as they need to be, and they value the time the most. They go into somewhere, they find themselves, they find who they are, they find what they are for. So that's life, right? So when they go outside and they're like so they're happy inside, and they find that a time is something that comes and go, and that point you win the game. So at the gurus and big gurus, the spiritual gurus, spirituality, they spoke about everything, but actually there's someone who knows like you don't need to get rushed into something. Just be calm, just be cool, and enjoy the time that you have. They utilize their time in themselves, because meditation is the best thing, because meditation is like being in a flow. The flow, the being in a flow, nothing but a flow. What is flow? Flow means like a river. It just flow and flow and flow and flow. It doesn't have like, people say that it has in, but it never has in. It even have underground to go out. This flow, like that is you need to be. Like, just look at the nature. You have every answer. So life is not a complex thing. My point is life is Simple as simple as what can we take an example? As simple as a water flowing in the river. So as simple as that. It just flow, so let it flow. So it is as simple as that. You don't need to make it like life is very tough, life is very hard, blah blah blah. You lose someone, you do. So that is just a time, like at some point, at some time, I know that I even going to lose my father, mother. I know that. So I need to accept that some point in my life, or sometime, one point at that time of that life. So time is like divided, blah blah blah, and one time, okay, that I will experience that too. That's fine. So after this, let's move on and let's jump into another time phase, friends. So another time, friends. So another time comes, and so blah 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 blah, and again another time comes. So yeah, time time has everything. Time has every sensation of your body. Happiness, sadness, time, happy, sadness, angry, greed, egoistic time, friends. Every time friends come in your life. It's not it's like where you get stuck, and whether you get stuck or whether you just move on, that's matter the most. Like you have like 80 years of a time. If you are stuck in, like, just take an example, at the 14 years of your age, you have done something bad, that still may that is your regret for yourself. So you are stuck in on that. If you even become 80 and you are still stuck on the 14 years age where you have done very bad thing, that means you are just stuck on the 14 years of your time, friends. You are not stuck on like 80. You are not 80 years, you are still a 40 years 14 years guy who have done mistake. So let the time comes and let move on. Like sometimes everything comes. I don't know how to explain it, but everything comes in your life. Everything, happiness, sadness. Sometimes you feel like, oh, I need to do something very bad for myself. You started thinking very bad. So that is a part of life. So everyone face that. Someone face every experience that they need to face, and someone just gets stuck on one thing and they just forgot everything. They just stuck on one time friends, and they don't move on to another time friends, and they don't enjoy their life. At the end they just end up being a dead body. That is my main point. Here I'm making the main point is, it is a bunch of time is life actually. So like for example, 1 year of your time, have a 1 year of experience, 1 year of something, and again you, if you get stuck on that 1 year and you think you are in the second year, no, you are not, you are just in that 1 year. So you need to move on and let the time comes and go, let the things come and let it go on their own flow. So you are just a body, and there is an energy that is for you. So the energy gives you, like, you need to experience everything. You're just a body, you are nothing. I'm nothing, you are nothing, we are nothing. We are just a body, and someone just and the earth have earth have an energy, and it gives his energy, it gives his or her, I don't know if the gender of the earth, but it gives its energy. So the energy comes, boom boom, energy comes. You're just a body, you don't have anything. So you just feel that, you just grab that energy, and you just go with that energy, you just go with that energy, you just go with it. So you're just a body, and energy controls you. Every time the energy controls you, like it, I guess you have also experienced the energy control you means the environment controls you. The energy means there's something you don't want to do, but something controls you. Yeah, brain controls me, the heartbeat controls me, the leg controls me, everything. The brain, mainly the brain controls me. So brain is a form of energy that controls you. So you are just a body, you're nothing. You're just a body with a different face. So your face, your dot, it doesn't matter. Just you have a brain, and it gives you energy, and you just go on with that. You're nothing. Okay? If people say that I am very big man, I have a lot of ego. You don't have, you have nothing, brother. You are just a nothing. You remain nothing. You end up being nothing. So don't ever have an ego like I am everything. You are nothing. We are nothing. We are just a body, and the energy controls us, and that's a part of life. And life is not a complex thing. Life is just a bunch of time reference. Like you need to pass the time, let the time comes and go. You are just a person who have to face the time and another time again, face the time another time, just face time. Don't get stuck in one time friends. So one time friends, then move on to another time friends. Like people, I don't know why people don't accept the bad thing. They need to accept the bad thing too, because bad thing happen to each and every one of us. Like people say that my mother and father they are going to die. Just move on. They will die. I am going to die. That's just one time reference. You have to experience that too. Just accept that. And you have to experience the death too. Just accept that. You have to experience some of the biggest loss in your life too. Just accept that. And you have to experience some of the biggest achievement in your life too. Just accept that. So when you get stuck in one point, like in only a point of loss, so you just stuck in the point of loss. So the reason why you don't be successful. So for being a successful, that is also a theory. Like for being a successful, you don't need to get stuck in the problem phase. Just once you had a problem, so let's deal with it or just move on. If you can't move on, then you just stuck on that and you cannot go into another time difference of your life, and you just go, and 80 years of your life you're just getting stuck on one point of your life, and you just end up being a dead body. So when problem comes and the big achievement time frames also comes, so it will come. So don't worry, it will come. Just you need to do is don't get stuck, just move on. And life is nothing, not a complex things, not the complex things. And you have to remember one thing mainly is you are nothing. That you need to remember. And life is just a bunch of time reference. So you have to experience that everything comes, like success, hard work, everything comes. So you just need to be on that moment and just move on. Walk, just walk. You just need to is just walk. Just do that. And thank you. That is what I have known. What is life and my universe? Like what is life for me is not a complex things. It is just a time, bunch of time that comes. It has like we human being have a package, bunch of a time package that one body have one package, one body has one package, so every package have like, but the package is mixed. Someone get the achievement faster, someone get the achievement slower. That's the packaging mistakes. The packaging mistake. So that's all, nothing like you don't need to be so much into this. So life is just a bunch of time. You need to just be patient and calm and accept the things. I say acceptance, and everything is just a temporary thing. You don't need like nothing is going to be a permanent thing. So everything just a temporary, and we are just a bunch of we life is nothing, and just you are nothing, I am nothing. Just accept that and just move on and enjoy. I say enjoy every moment. Like even enjoy the sadness and even enjoy the happiness. I just because you need a pain to like enjoy the pain. The beauty of pain is so great. Like if you do this too much, the beauty of pain. Just take a pause and think the beauty of a pain. The pain makes you think something. The pain makes you realize, oh, I need to do that too. So just take a pause and think of the beauty of everything. I say the beauty of a pain, beauty of suffering. So just think that. So you need to be as positive as you need to be, and that's yeah. Thank you. Like yeah, this is life for me and in my universe. So thank you, everyone. My name is I'm from Deepson Universe, and I don't belong in this universe. Thank you.